Now, as I said, there is no performance-based standard for this stuff, but there is testing done, and it is done by the Forest Service. They have a battery of tests they do on Class A foams, and those foams that pass that battery test go on their QPL, or Qualified Products List. Here's a web address, but you can just do a search for Class A foam QPL, and you're going to find this document. And this one is an older one. They revise it quarterly, so if you pull it up online, you'll find the new list. But all of these products here have been tested and are on the QPL, which means they are approved for use on federal lands. Okay? Is that important to you?
Yeah.
So you're stepping onto federal lands, and state lands go the same way. You're stepping onto those lands. You've got to have something that's approved. Okay? Now, if you're a municipality, your authority having jurisdiction, you can flow whatever you want in your district. But I would still encourage every department to use a product off of this list simply because it's been tested. Because if it's not on here, it hasn't been tested and we don't know anything about it. Okay? We got no idea what it's going to do. Probably should know some things about it, right? Yes. Okay, so what do they test for? 3 categories. First, effects on us. We probably need to know that. We're going to handle this stuff, we need to know what it's going to do to us. Okay, so they're looking for eye irritation, skin irritation. How does it affect us if we're handling this stuff? Is it safe for us? Second thing they're test for, effects on our equipment. Because we don't want to give our trucks cancer either. So here they're looking at corrosion. And they actually have different levels, because if you notice this chart, it says fixed wing, rotor wing, and ground engines. And you'll see some products, they're approved for everything. The PosCheck, for example, approved across the board. Other products, they're not approved till you get to buckets and ground engines. Why is that? Because they get really worried about corrosion when you start putting stuff in an aircraft. Okay, so those products that are approved across the board are the lowest corrosive levels. Okay, the best products for your apparatus. Third thing they're testing for, effects on the environment. They don't want to kill the forest. So what they're looking at here is how long does it take for this stuff to go away? And I'm not talking about the bubbles popping. I'm talking about this biodegrading and being gone from the environment. Any product on this list must be gone from the environment within 30 days. And that's important information for you too. As you go out and you start throwing white stuff on somebody's property, and they're going, hey, wait a minute, what is this? And what's it going to do to my house and my rose bushes? You got to have an answer for that. Right? And part of the answer is it's basically dish soap, and the other part is Forest Service tested it, it'll biodegrade, it'll go away, no long-term effects on your property.
If you have roses, it'll kill your acreage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Bonus for both.
And it'll make the water will absorb into everything, and it grows great. Okay. Even the weeds. Okay. All right. So important things for you to know. But I would encourage anyone, if you're looking for a concentrate, first get something off the QPL. Second, this doesn't guarantee that it makes good bubbles, because I can tell you there's products on there that don't make good bubbles. So find a product on the list, make sure it makes good bubbles, and then shop price. That's the way I would select a concentrate.